Okay, it's Tim, Southwest Ohio Bees. We've got something a little different here today. What we have is, I believe, is a second queen, and they swarmed, but instead of taking off into the trees, they swarmed under the hive. They've been here now for a couple weeks. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to take this hive apart, and I am going to take these bees out from underneath this hive. That's what I believe we have, is a second queen underneath this hive. So what I'm going to do is sort of like a demarré. Is I've got a honey super up here with a queen excluder and a honey super. I'm going to put another queen excluder and another box on top here. I'm going to put them up there. And this is just temporary until the fall flow is completed. Once I'm sure that I don't need a queen anywhere, I will remove one of my queens. Find my weakest queen, maybe that'll be it. Whatever my weakest queen is, I'll remove it. And what I'll do is I'll just merge those bees with this hive. Since they are from that hive and they're used to flying to this location, I'll just merge them with this hive here. But for now, I'm going to give them a couple more, or give that queen a couple more weeks of life here, just in case I need it somewhere here in the yard. So let's get started here. Let's get suited up, and let's see how we're going to deal with this. Let me get this box off here. Get that propolis broke loose everywhere. Okay, now okay, okay, let's move this existing vase over once I level. Level this. Pull that off there. Okay. Real quick, I want to check this box just for look for queen. That's a heavy honey frame. And that's honey. We're storing some honey down below here. They may have it brewed in one of the upper boxes. Nope, I want to take a look at this one here. I am seeing some emergency queen cells. They are all empty. Okay. Lots of pollen. Bee bread. This bottom box is just loaded with bee bread, pollen, and honey. more pollen. And the last one is honey. Okay. So I can take a look. I am not seeing any eggs at all. More honey. Well, after examining these boxes, I believe this hive is queenless. So what I think is the queen is down below. That's why we have the cluster down below. So normally you don't put the queen back in the box. I am going to try this. I've got nothing to lose right now because there is no queen in this box. There is no eggs or larvae in this box. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to dump them in this box here. Got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose at all at this point. So let's proceed with that. They have got that propolized pretty good down there. Okay. Pull the slat rack off and see what we have. Search for a queen there. I am going to knock them off into this box. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let me look at that cluster. Didn't see a queen. Riled them up though. And of course my smoker went out just when you need it. Okay, looking down below here, see what I see. There's bees on top and below the screen. We will look, where are they headed? Over there to the right. Okay, they are headed in. One thing I did not do is block off the underside of that new box, which I'll have to do here. They don't go underneath again. Let's get these down. Okay, let's try to pick this up here. Gently pulling this board out. Just in case the queen is on it. Look at the underside. A lot of bees there. I would have to imagine there's a queen in here somewhere with this many bees. Let me see if I can't get them shook off in here. Ready for a cloud of bees. This is a bee storm. And I'm covered in bees here. Look around. Let's get those down in there. Okay. Here's what I'm going to have to do if they go underneath again, is I'm going to have to take and modify one of my boards so they can't get underneath the board. I have the coroplast fully in place so they can't get to the screen. They should not be able to get between the coroplast and the screen on this particular board here. They should not be able to get to that. This particular one doesn't have that space like the old one did. It's a little tighter. So I'm hoping they go in the hive. So right now I'm going to move this back over in place a little bit and put it back together and give them some time and see if they stay inside the hive here. Let me scoop some more in. Okay, go on down, girls. Down, 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 down. And throughout the inspection of this hive, including underneath, I've seen absolutely no drones. So the drones are now gone from these hives. They have kicked them out, killed them, whatever. The drones are now gone. There are no more drones. So as far as mating or creating a queen, I don't believe it's happening anymore this year. So either purchasing queens or moving a queen is the only option at this point. Let me move this box back over. And honey soup, there it is. Okay. Someone told me the other day they didn't think I had enough bees in the box. I beg to differ. There are a lot of bees in this box. They're just hiding. So let's see if they'll go back in. Normally on a swarm, you don't put them back in the same box. I would say this is not a normal swarm. So we're going to see what happens here. They seem to be going in rather than coming out here. Yeah, they all seem to be going. They seem to be going in. Is what they're doing. So that tells me that the queen is in this box. That she did get dumped in this box. Okay, this ended up a little different than we had, I had anticipated. I had not anticipated this hive to be queenless. Not at all. As strong as it is. I know I'd been in it not long ago and there had been brood. Really disappointed. So the queen must have been down underneath. Because once I dumped all those bees in there, you've seen the bees all funneled. Were funneling in very quickly in the entrance. So the queen must have been in one of those piles I dumped inside. Now the question is, will they stay inside? I don't know. This late in the season, it's just too late to build another hive. It's just way too late for them. You notice they've been under there for at least a couple weeks. I know they've been under there for a couple weeks. There was absolutely zero comb underneath, zero comb. So they are not building comb this time of year. So they really cannot go in a new hive. So they've got to be in there or else. That's really all there is to it. They really don't have a choice if they want to survive. So we will see what happens with them. In other things happening around here, want to bring you up to date. The goldenrod is finally blooming everywhere. The bees are going nuts on it. I've got snakeroot, snakeweed, whatever you want to call it, is blooming. Again, the bees are all over it. I've got asters everywhere. So I've got nectar coming in. Not in great force, but I do have nectar coming in. I'm going to monitor it for the next week or so. We'll see how it does, how much they bring in. I'm hoping the bees do well this fall. I need to get me a new suit. Cayman, if you're listening, I hope you have some good vendors with some really vented suits this January. I need to get something a little more vented. If you're not already scheduled for Hive Life, I will have a link again for Hive Life. In fact, right after this segment, I will have a poster for that from Cayman. I will include right after this segment for you to look at, and a link also for Cayman's Hive Life Conference down in Sevierville, Tennessee. Be a good time, a lot to learn, and if you need to buy equipment, this is the place to buy it. Fantastic bargains. Now, the last thing today, hit that like button. Please share these videos. that helps tremendously. If you could hit the share button and share these videos with someone, send it to someone, that'll help tremendously. Also hit the subscribe. I'm really trying to hit that 500 mark. I'm not too far away. I really need to hit that 500 mark. Please try to help me hit that 500 mark. Please try to help me hit that 500 mark. So, until then, this is Tim saying so long, and you have a fantastic day.